what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and I haven't taken a look at this deck since, Brilliant Stars came out, so I thought, you know what, it's been doing pretty good for itself. I play it a lot, against it a lot on my channel, which is crazy, so I wanted to be on that side of the deck and see how it is to pilot it and what our opponents go through. This is Rapid Strike Malamar, of course. Let's go ahead and get to the question. Alright folks, I'm recording this one a little bit early, so I don't have the winner for the last video's question, but we're going to go over it, and I'll keep track of the points, so don't worry about that. You will still get your stuff. So, last video's question was, this fire-type Pokemon needs to have an air intake so that it can keep the fire burning. This fire is so hot that it can actually burn through another Pokemon's still body, which it then eats that Pokemon. So, if you happen to guess Heatmore, you'd be correct. This Pokemon needs to have an air intake. It has a hole in its body so that air can power that fire tongue that you can see in the picture there, and it uses this tongue to eat Durants. So, we got an anteater type Pokemon eating ants. It's perfect. It's what they designed it for. Anyways, let's get into this video's question. So, I'm going to leave out the type of Pokemon, so I'm going to try to make these questions a little bit harder, and I want to see how well they do. I'm going to do like a streak of maybe 3 or 4 of these, see how well people can answer them after that. So they're going to be somewhat vague, and we're going to lose the type of the Pokemon, make it a little tougher. We'll see. Okay, so this Pokemon has one large tooth in its mouth, and it will snap at anything that may come in front of it. Who is this Pokemon? Good luck with that. It's pretty vague. We'll see what the answers come up with. I'm looking for one, so you got to guess the correct one. So we'll see. And leave your answer in the comment section down below. Let's roll to the rest of the video. Alright, I'm finally doing an updated version of the Rapid Strike Malamar here. And it got second place in a recent tournament that I don't remember what the tournament's name was. But hey, it got second place, so it must be doing really good for itself. So let's go over the attack for 1. Psychic Energy. It has Rapid Strike Tentacles. If we have a lot of Rapid Strike cards in our hand, it does a lot of damage. 40 for each Rapid Strike card we decide to shuffle back into the deck. So if you have 5 Rapid Strike cards, you're doing 200 damage. Not too bad. I've been thinking about doing a lot of stuff with this deck, and I might even add some choice belts at some point, but for now we got this. So we got a 2-2 line of Octillery. Of course, Rapid Strike deck, we're going to play Octillery for the ability to search out any Rapid Strike card we want. And then we got a 4-3-2 line of the Shady Dealings Inteleons. Of course, the Rapid Strike Sobbles, of course, because it synergizes. And yeah, this helps you get out everything you need. 4 Evo Incense, so we can search out evolutions. 4 Fog Crystals for the energies and the Inkays. 4 Level Balls, help out with Sobbles, Remoraids, and whatnot. 1 Ordinary Rod, 2 Rescue Carriers to get back those low HP Pokemon. 4 Scoop Up Nets, because it's super relevant to have Scoop Up Nets. It helps you fix the amount of damage you can do. 1 Tower of Waters, 1 Boss's Orders, and sometimes you don't need Boss's Orders, but in this video you do, and you'll see why. 4 Brawlies, this helps with setup, and of course it helps with damage. And then we got the best new addition to the deck in Cynthia's Ambition. We get knocked out all the time. We could drop to 8 cards, which is much better than Bruno, only drawing 7. This draws you 8, plus you get to keep what you can. But I will say it might be nice to play a Bruno in here, just the 1 copy, so you can shuffle your hand, because sometimes your hand does get clogged with Drizziles and Inteleons if you don't play them. So, it might help. It might, maybe. Then we got 4 copies of Korrina's Focus, Rapid Strike card, and draw 6 cards. Not too bad. And then we have a 4 line of Spiral Energies and 2 basic Psychic Energies. Might want to bump that basic up a little bit, depending on what your meta is. But that's the deck. Pretty simple. Kind of hard to pilot sometimes. The math fixing is a little bit difficult. My brain started to hurt by the end of this anyways. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the matches. Alright, mirror match, and our opponent's going first. I actually prefer our opponent going first in this one, though I did get a Brawly, so they had to mulligan 1 more time than I did. I did get a Brawly, so that kind of helps. Now, here's the thing though. Since they're going first, they will most likely get an attack off first, and then we're just going to be trading blows back and forth. So we have to find a way to make them miss an attack, if I'm being honest here. So we're going to go ahead and Brawly. Get down Remoraid, Inkay. Have a Drizzile and Sobble. Yeah, we'll go with that. I can Fog Crystal for another Inkay. I think I'd rather do that than the energy. Get down another Inkay, which I assume is great. And then we pass the turn. Got a bunch of Evo Incenses for next turn, which is good. I can get down 2 Malamars and a Octillery at the minimum. Got Drizzile for Cynthia's Ambition, but I think I'm going to hold it and use a Korrina's Focus. I'll Drizzile for another Fog Crystal to guarantee myself an energy. And then see what our opponent does here. See what they shady dealings for. Probably Korrina's Focus. Supporter of some sort. Maybe Fog Crystal to get an energy. Oh, they get a Brawly of their own. Okay, they play the Brawly. Are they not going to get an attack off? They've got 3 cards. One of them has to be an energy, and the other 3 have to be... No. One of them has to be energy, and 2 of the 3 have to be Rapid Strike cards, which is... It's possible. Okay. 2 of them are. Bummer. I was hoping they'd miss the first attack, but they didn't. It's okay. Evo Incense, Octillery. Evo Incense, Malamar. Evo Incense, the other Malamar. Drizzile. Yes, I would like to search. Let's go for the Fog Crystal to get the energy out. Energy. And then we Korrina's Focus. Those seem like fantastic cards. Let's Octillery. Another Sobble. Play that down and Rapid Strike Tentacles. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. We take the knockout back. We need to get another Inkay down. Ordinary Rod. That's cool. So, Shady Dealings Inteleon's going to grab us another Inkay by the means of Level Ball and Fog Crystal. They promote their Inkay, so they definitely, you know, Cynthia's Ambition, so they're going to draw whatever they need. And then we're going to get knocked out. Ordinary Rod. Bit early for an Ordinary Rod, especially if you prize an energy and it's your last one. Ooh. I know that both of my Psychic Energies are in the deck. I don't know about all of the Rapid Strike ones though. There's a Drizzile that's going for an Evo Incense or something of the sort, so they have to get an attack off, and that's the thing. In this matchup, whoever goes first is most likely going to win unless they miss an attack. The moment they miss an attack, the second player has a chance to win. And that's kind of frustrating if you think about it, because like, there's no other way. Evo Incense, Malamar, sure. So two of those cards are Malamar and Inkay. One of them needs to be an energy. That leaves them with 4 cards in their hand, which means 3 of the 4 cards need to be Rapid Strike cards, which I was proven was the case last time. They could see because they missed the attack. That's why we won. Heck yeah. Alright, my opponent's opening up with the Crobat. Cool for us. We don't have a lot going on in our hand. I guess we're just going to end up using Brawly next turn. And we'll hope for the best after that. There's an Arceus. Thankfully they got rid of a boss, but I'm sure they have one more. That saves our Octillery line. But the Inkay is most likely going to get knocked out next turn. Fog Crystal's cool. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and Fog Crystal for an energy now. Place that and pass. Next turn we got Drizzile, Korrina's Focus, and Malamar. Big Charm on the Crobat. Do they not have a way? Research. Okay. I guess they just played it just in case. Just in case they don't get their V-Star, but wow, they don't get their V-Star. Oh, that makes me feel bad about playing the energy on the bench. That goes for Octillery. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. Yes. Fog Crystal, do I have another basic psychic? I do. Maybe we can get a knockout on this Crobat. It'll be a little hard, but maybe we can do it. Not bad. Let's get another Malamar. Let's get another Inkay going. $80 damage isn't too bad. Actually, I have Shady Dealings in Inteleon. I can go ahead and just do this. 120 damage isn't too bad. Especially if they're going to be using Crobat as an attacker at some point. So we got Shady Dealings in Inteleon for next turn. That can get us Cynthia's Ambition most likely and Evo Incense. And they have a retreat with the Crobat, so that's good. Marnie. Ah, bummer. Bummer, there goes my Inteleon. No. Bye-bye. Cynthia's Ambition, Evo Incense. Cool. Level Ball. Cool, cool, cool. Not too bad. Level Ball for Sobble. Play it down. Cynthia's Ambition. Yeah. Not too bad. Here comes the V-Star. That I can hopefully one-shot next turn. Need 7 Rapid Strike cards in my hand. Which will be a little tough to do, but not undoable. But very hard in the beginning stages of the game because we have a lot of cards in our deck that are not Rapid Strikes. Particularly the search cards. They can always help. I can do it though. It's there. They play down a Dunsparce. Don't really need it to, my friend. And they are going to attach the energy to the other Arceus, I'd imagine. Oh, to the Crobat. So they are running Crobat VMAX. They have to be. To put 2 energies there. I don't mind. Top decking another Cynthia's is not good. That limits the amount of damage we can do. But could be worse. Level Ball now. And grab another Sobble. Do have to play that. And then Cynthia's Ambition for a bunch. Whoo. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 200 damage. And then the Sharon's carried away. Rapid Strike Search. Let's get another Malamar. Actually, let's not. Let's just get a card I can use. Gonna touch the energy now because it doesn't matter. Get rid of this Level Ball. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have been 1 short. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I would have been 1 short. Okay. Rapid Strike Tentacles. Just do as much damage as we can. For 200, I believe. Would have been 1 short if I kept the energy in my hand, which is, you know, a bummer. It's a bummer. But we got Cynthia's Ambition. They're probably going to have a Sharon's Carrier, I'd imagine, or they'll switch. I don't know. We'll figure out what they do here in a little bit. They've drawn 3 cards. This is an interesting deck. I like the fact that they're playing with Crobat. Crobat VMAX doesn't get to see much play. Evo Incense. I think they already attached a basic. Okay. Stealth Poison doesn't knock us out, but Max Cutter does. And they can't do Max Cutter because they attached already. Quick Ball. Well, Energy Switch is always the thing. Another Bidoof. Okay. And Arceus. Cool. And we should be getting to the point where we need to start taking knockouts in 1 hit. Alright, Cynthia's Ambition. Here we go. Malamar's good to get. Fog Crystal's good to get. That gets us our other Inkay. Seems good. We need to play Drizzile here. Yes. This is going to go for Evolution Incense. Get a Scoop Up Net and Ordinary Rod. I think is the good play here. Yes, sir. Ordinary Rod, Scoop. Play the Ordinary Rod, put back in Malamars. Put back in energies. Seems good. We only have to discard 2 cards. We have it, so we'll scoop up our Shady Dealer. Play down the Inkay. And then Korrina's Focus and the Sobble go down. I can play the Spiral Energy. Search out the Malamar to play next turn. And Rapid Strike Tentacles, get rid of that. Take a knockout. Brawly's good, and Korrina's Focus is also good. That's more Rapid Strike cards for us, and they're doing 210, so I need 5. Be a little tricky, but we can do it. Maybe they'll boss up the Drizzile or something. Pumpkaboo. They're just thin in their hand. They need to. They need to find more ways to win. Did we lose our boss? Doesn't look like it. Fan of waves, that's a bummer. It's not cool, man. I have to use max color this turn, and they... Okay. I was about to say, they attached an energy to Dunsparce. Are you gonna stealth poison me? Oh, you hit for weakness. I feel dumb now. They hit for weakness. Thankfully, they hit for weakness. Wow, okay. Whew. You're lucky you hit for weakness. That was funny. Alright, you give me a Pumpkaboo. Which means I need to find the boss. Okay, how can I do this? I've got 1, 2, 3, 40, 80, 120. I need to get 6 cards. 40, 80, 120. How can I get 6 cards with this? Scoop Up Nets, the boss's orders, and energy. Alright, let's go with Drizzile. Fog Crystal gets me energy. There's 2 Scoop Up Nets, there's a boss. Okay, so I have to, if I get 1 Scoop Up Net and boss. 1 Scoop Up Net puts me at 5 cards, I need 6. I also need to get another Inkay down. So do I go Rescue Carrier Scoop Up Net? Oh, I also have Octillery. I think that does it. Then I need to get another Inkay down. Ah, this is a little bit harder than it looks, folks, I'm telling you. So, do I have Inkays? No. So Rescue Carrier has to be one of my things. Yes. So I think it's Rescue Carrier Scoop Up Net. Because I can't do a boss's orders just yet. And then we set up for the boss next turn, I suppose? Rescue Carrier, get out 2 Inkays. Play that. Play that. And then we Cynthia's Ambition here. Draw some more cards. And then next turn we can hopefully KO the Crobat. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and Rapid Strike Search. Get out of Malamar. Scoop up the Inteleon. Play down Sobble. And then we get rid of the Level Ball. Grab Remoraid, that's fine. Alright, and then we Rapid Strike Tentacles. Put back these guys in the deck because they're not playable. And so you're done. And the next turn we should, theoretically, have a good shot at taking out the Crobat. So we have 3 Rapid Strike cards in our hand right now. We have to play the Malamar, we have to play an Energy. Oh, it's gonna be tricky, I'm telling you. The top deck is a boss that makes it a little bit easier. 6 again, sure. We also have a Scoop Up Net for the Octillery. So we can scoop up the Octillery, that gives us 2 more. Octillery effectively turns into 3 cards. But I have to play an Energy. Inteleon and Drizzile can both turn into 3 cards, so I think we got it. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're good. I'm overthinking. I think we got it. I think. I don't want to overestimate myself. Our opponent's getting dangerously low on cards. That's okay. I don't think they'll deck out. There's a PAL pad for them. Oh, am I overthinking it too much? Math is hard. Oh, they got Marnies. They Marnie me, that hurts. Boss? Okay. Boss my Drizzile, they knock it out. That removes my shady dealing until I on play. Oh man. That hurts. Top deck Brawly. Okay. So, I still have a chance here. So I can Drizzile for the boss, right? So then I have 40, 80, 120, 16. No, sorry, 40, 80, 120, 160, Rapid Strike Search, 200, Scoop Up Net, game. Okay, we still have it. Remoraid. Drizzile. Yes. Boss's orders. Boss up the Crobat. Scoop up Octillery. And Rapid Strike Tentacles. This should be enough. And it's enough! Power! 320. Could have one-shot a VMAX. Get out of here. We win that one. Oh man, that was... my brain hurts. Hello, Badoo. My name is Inkay, and we are about to have a Pokemon battle. I'm going to assume we're playing up against an Arceus deck. And my turn 1's going to be interesting. I'm going to scoop up the Inkay, going to play the level ball for a Sobble Boy, attach the Spiral Energy. Maybe not attach the Spiral Energy, maybe attach the basic Psychic. Yeah, attach the basic Psychic and go from there. Octillery is great to see. And Sobble Boy come out to play. Yes. Yes. Scoop up. Seems good. Korrina's focus for 3, maybe set up a little more. Another Inkay is fantastic. A Level Ball is also fantastic. Keep calling. 3 Inkays seem fantastic. Alright, next turn we have an attack. However, yeah, I gotta think so. Level ball for a Drizzile. Drizzile gets me Cynthia's Ambition, because I think we're gonna get smacked in the face. Hoopa. Alright, so we need to get these one-shots. So Starbreath's going for a way to switch, I imagine. They're gonna get a Hoopa into play. And hopefully that's all they got. We'll see. Maybe they'll have a single prize Pokemon. They could also go for a Bibarel, but Bibarel doesn't one-hit KO the Malamars. Air Balloon, sure. And a Collapsed Stadium. I'll throw away 1 Inkay, that's fine. Can always get the Inkay back. Matter of fact, I can get Inkay and the Energy and Sobble back with the Ordinary Rod. Which might be a play I do. Alright, we're going to try to get this one shot. We need, I don't know, what, 7 cards? 7 Rapid Strike cards in our hand? I believe, yeah. Alright, Inkay, come on up. Inteleon, that's not what we wanted. Octillery. Level Ball. Go for a Drizzile. Ordinary Rod back in, everything. Yep. Put the energy back in. Yep. Drizzile for a Cynthia's Ambition. And the hope is Cynthia's Ambition draws us everything we need. Not quite there, Cynthia's Ambition. Not quite. Alright, so Malamar. So I am doing a total of 120. I can scoop up the Octillery. Rapid Strike Search. Brawly. Let's see if I can do this here. 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take a knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. 280. Just like that. Take 2 prizes. Cynthia's Ambition's good. Fog Crystal's also good. That gets me the energy I need for next turn. Inteleon gets me a Malamar. So I think we are in a good spot. I have to power up another Arceus, I suppose. Which isn't too hard for them to do. They'll have another one to go next turn. But we need to find another Inkay. So Inteleon's going to go for Evolution Incense Level Ball. Get another Inkay down. Cynthia's Ambition, and then we go from there. See what happens. Opponent has another Bibarel. I don't think they're going to win, though. We can do it. We're ahead of the prizes. As long as we can one-shot this Hoopa, we'll stay ahead of the prizes. If we don't, we'll get behind... maybe? But we do need to grab ourselves another Inkay. That's for sure. Alright. Inkay, go on up. Scoop Up Net. That's interesting. Alright. Inteleon, Level Ball, and Evo Incense. Yes. Evo Incense. Level Ball. Ooh, do I Rescue Carrier? Can I... nah. That'll do. Level Ball grabs another Inkay. That's what we want. Evo Incense goes for Malamar. It's also what we want. Boom. Fog Crystal goes for energy. It's the last one. Need to get the other energies in my hand. Cynthia's Ambition. For a whole bunch of cards, couple Scoop Up Nets, and another Evo Incense. I'm going to scoop up the Inteleon. And then what do we got here? Not enough damage, right? 40, 80, 120. Well, I do need the Evo Incense. If I play down 2 Sobbles, I have 2 Drizziles. Oh, I have so much in my hand. Let's burn it. Let's go ahead and use it. Octillery. That's fine. Do I play down the other Sobble? I don't know. We only hit for 80 this turn? Yeah, let's only hit for 80 this turn. I have a Scoop Up Net, so it kind of helps. That feels bad, but it's kind of all we have to do because we have the 2 Inteleons in our hand, which is not great. Maybe I should play 1 Bruno in here to shuffle the hand into the deck, because you get into situations like this and it kind of makes you a little stuck. So they could definitely retreat the Hoopa and go into the Arceus. Make it a little harder for me to get another knockout, that's for sure. No, they just do Shadow Impact again. That's fine. Now I only need 4 cards. It's completely doable. Octillery's cool. Let's go for a Drizzile. Yes, let's guarantee ourselves the Malamar. Alright, there's that. Let's go for the other Drizzile. We have 24 cards and we don't have that much energy left, do we? Oh, we have 2 energies. Let's go for a Level Ball. Anytime game, okay, cool. Level Ball for a Remoraid. And then Cynthia's Ambition, get an energy. Oh, we missed the energy, no big deal. No big deal. What do I give him if I a Sobble? Let's play the Tower of Waters because I want the bench space. Rescue Carrier. Get back some Inkays. Play that down, play that down. Scoop up the Malamar. Give them a Sobble. Play down Inkay and pass. Wanted to preserve them. They might have a boss. I don't mind. But if they boss the Remoraid, we're going to be a little bit even more stuck because I only have 2 energies left. I've already used the Ordinary Rod. 2 energies are prized though. So the moment I take a knockout, we'll be okay with energies. I have a 50-50 chance of getting at least 1 energy. But we're going to have to one-shot the next Pokemon that comes up. Ah, they do go after my Remoraid. That hurts. That hurts a ton. Not the end of the world, but that hurts a ton. Top deck the Spiral Energy. That's fantastic. Alright, Inteleon, here we go. We will grab Cynthia's and Fog Crystal because I can burn it for an Inkay. Let's go ahead and use Cynthia's. And Fog Crystal, bring out an Inkay. And then all 4 of my Scoop Up Nets are gone. How many Evo Incenses have I used? 4 Evo Incenses. Ugh! Don't have a way to search out a Malamar. Alright, well, we retreat. We go into the Malamar. And rapid. Well, how many do I need? Hold on. 140, 80, 40, 80, 120. Boom. Okay. Let's go with U4. Say we are done. Take a knockout. And hope that our draw gets us into a Malamar. Spiral Energy is fantastic. Not another energy. Oh, we get the second energy. Okay. It all comes down to this one. They promote the barrel, but they have the free retreat. It all comes down to this. I'm going to play the Psychic Energy. I'm going to play the Inteleon. That leaves me with 4 cards. And then I Cynthia's Ambition, depending on what we draw. I think actually all of our Cynthias are used. Korrina's Focus, which is actually a bummer. And they have a Moltres. Oh. They can attack me with the Moltres. Where's my boss? I didn't even see if boss was in deck. Okay, they played a Hoopa down. I can boss the Hoopa. 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240. I need 2 more Rapid Strike cards and a boss. So if the top deck is 1 Rapid Strike card. Oh, they're just playing out their hand. I was like, why did they switch to the Hoopa? That made no sense. They're digging for another energy for their Moltres, I imagine. Worst case scenario, they come into the Arceus. Okay. Ah, one of the cards has to be a Malamar, though. I don't know if we can pull this off. Don't think we can. Top deck the Malamar. So evolve. Energy. 40, 80, 120, 160. Shady Dealings gets me Boss and Rescue Carrier. Let's see if Boss is in the deck. Of course, Boss isn't in the deck. Oh man. Korrina's Focus. Everything is pretty much a Rapid Strike card except for the Fog Crystals. Play the Korrina's Focus. Oh, of course we get a Fog Crystal. No, the two cards in the deck that weren't enough. 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240. Oh, man, we're just short. Boss is prized, and this is what happens when Boss is prized. We are short just one card to take the knockout. That is such a pain. Oh well, it happens. I mean, we shouldn't have lost this. Just the luck of the draw. The two cards in the deck that weren't Rapid Strike cards, we drew one of them with Korrina's Focus. And that's the sad reality of it sometimes, folks. It just happens. Well, you saw me win some, you saw me lose some, and I'm going to tell you, this Rapid Strike Malamar deck is not the easiest deck to pilot, but it can do huge damage when you need it. It's just crucial you got to play right. And, you know, with most decks, you make one misplay, you kind of lose the rest of the game. But yeah, it's pretty fun. We got lucky in a few. I will admit, sometimes it's just pure luck. But that's the nature of some card games. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time on Crashblade Gaming.